Who the fuck is Martha Stewart?
Bride of Chucky.
What's up, heroes, and welcome back to yet again another movie review. Welcome to The Bride of Chucky. Welcome to 1998 Bride of Chucky, and this one is going to be a fun ride. This one is going to be the movie that I don't know where the fuck I'm going to put this on my ranking because I just love this movie so much. But before I dive into all the good, the bad, and the ugly, let me give you a little bit of plot of what this movie is about. This movie tells a story about Chucky now finds himself a bride that he has to learn how to do creative kills, and his bride tells him that you are doing some Jeffrey Dahmer, Ted Bundy style like kills. You need to get more creative with your kills. And now, not only that, Chucky has to learn how to deal with the fact that his bride is outshining him in his own fucking film. So The Bride of Chucky was another one of those films that my sister Sheila also rented. And we had a lot of fucking fun with this motherfucker on VHS tape. Damn, I'm that old. But yeah, so we had a lot of fun. I watched this multiple times. I'm pretty sure she did as well. And this movie is a blast to watch. It has some of the best one-liners in this fucking film, which we'll get to because Chucky got outshined, which also kind of disappointed me a little bit. But anyway, let's dive into my first pro. My first pro will have to be this sexy little thing right here, Jennifer Tilly. I would say she brings it to Tiffany, the doll, in this film in a way that I would have never thought that she could bring it. Back in the day, I didn't even know that was her until I got much older. I'm like, damn, that is her. I like it. But yeah, so Jennifer Tilly as Tiffany, she brings her A fucking game. Whatever they ask for her, she brings it. Not to mention the fact that her and Bride Dorf's chemistry together, if you would have told me when I was a kid that they were a real life couple, because how good their chemistry was as dolls, I would have fucking believed it 100%. Because they is just so good together, bouncing back and forth from each other, saying little crazy whips and crazy little one-liners here and there. I just love Jennifer Tilly performing as Tiffany. And another pro for me would have to be stepping away from that horrible indie plot. It's actually a good change of pace for this film. This is the fourth installment, and they did a fantastic job at taking it away from that indie story. I appreciate that so much because I didn't really like the performance of Justin Weller in the other film. It just kind of rubbed me the wrong way because he wasn't the original boy. It just kind of felt so out of place for me. And I kind of wish that they would have put the same little boy in there to kind of make you have more and more sympathy for him because of the event of the first two movies. And another pro for me would have to be the opening. The opening of this film indicate other horror icons. You got Jason, you got Leatherface, you got Freddy, you got Michael Myers, and so much more. Yeah, horror fans knows all those items in them horror films. But yeah, like it's a great opening. The soundtrack is fucking awesome in this entire fucking movie. The opening has this little lighting effect going on. I love that lighting. We'll get more into the director, into my mix element. But yeah, the lighting, the opening, and seeing all the horror icons, items in the opening film is actually pretty fucking good. That was something that I always remember about this movie when I first watched it. I'm like, oh my god, there go Jason, there go Freddy, there go Leatherface. And I'm like, I'm so happy that I'm watching this film. Even now, I catch myself marking out as if like I was still little watching the film. And another pro for me will have to be, remember when I said in Child's Play 3 how Chucky's face got cut off? Well, in this film, Bride of Chucky, they actually took advantage of that and they allowed Jennifer Tilly's character to stick up his face. And that kind of became Chucky's iconic look. That's the look that we all know Chucky for. We got the staplers and the sticks all in his face. That kind of became his iconic look. So that's what we look to see every time there's a new Chucky film. We look to see that stitched up face. And I do love that because it kind of adds like a new layer to Chucky. You don't really, like, holy shit, this Chucky might be more vicious than the Child's Play Chucky. My final pro will have to be the kills. There is a lot of cool ass fucking kills. In particular, there's a kill where Tiffany takes like the wine bottle and throw up at the mirror glass, and it falls down and impales the couple on this waterbed, which is actually pretty fucking amazing. And there's another kill where my boy John Ritter, may he rest in peace, where he get these nails impaled into his face, and Chucky says,
"Why does that look so familiar?"
So yeah, there's a lot of fucking cool ass kills, and don't worry, we're gonna make a video on some of the best kills in the entire franchise. So make sure y'all keep your eyes peeled for that. Okay, now moving on into the con. There's really only one con that I kind of have with this movie. Is that Chucky kind of takes the back seat in this film. If this movie would have just been a spin-off of like the Child Play film, I wouldn't mind it. But I'm a Chucky guy, and I want to see Chucky doing shit. But anyway, Chucky just kind of takes the back seat. He just put his seatbelt on, and he just sit back and he do nothing. Tiffany kind of like take over his movie, which I'm not gonna be too hard ass on because it is called The Bride of Chucky. So you know, duh, the title tells you that. I get that, but like I said, I'm a Chucky guy, and I want to see Chucky doing something. Don't get me wrong, Chucky does do a lot of shit, but when you see the amount of stuff that Tiffany brings to the table, she literally outshines Chucky in every way possible. And I get what the writers and the director were doing. They wanted to make her be just as bad as Chucky just from one fucking movie. And she nailed it. And this goes to Jennifer Tilly's performance, as well as her voice for Tiffany, because she did a fantastic job. But Chucky just kind of felt like a guest in his own film. And I hate when a horror icon feel like a guest in his own film. Moving on into the myth. This is not something that I'm mad about. I've always been very skeptic about this director, Ronnie Yu. Ronnie Yu also directed Freddy vs. Jason, and I don't really like his directing style when it comes down to horror. The man does know how to direct, don't get me wrong. He got some cool shots. He's very creative with what he wants. Freddy vs. Jason, he's very creative with that film. But I just kind of feel like him as a horror director, it just rubbed me the wrong way. That's what I'm saying. I don't like his approach all the time. And when you put him into the chair of to direct a horror film, to me, it just kind of feel a bit off, because the man is he is an action director. And it just kind of feels a little off and odd to give him something like this. But my overall thought is that The Bride of Chucky from 1998 is a fucking blast to watch. And it's absolutely fucking fun. They threw everything at the wall, and all of it was sticky. But my grade for this film would have to be a straight up A-. I like this fucking film. It's probably the only one that I probably would say I've seen more. But yeah, so Hellraiser, that has been your review for The Bride of Chucky. Make sure you stay tuned for the next review. And just before I let you go, make sure you consider dropping a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that fucking bell notification so that way when I drop another lit video for the channel, you'll be the first ones to get it. And I hope to catch you Hellraisers in my next video. And don't forget, stay creepy, stay spooky, and I'll see you in the next one.